In today's consulting segment, I'm sharing the top 10 public sector marketing trends that you should lean into in 2024. I'm going to start at number one. And number one is AI for government marketing and how it should be becoming mainstream. Now, artificial intelligence, and in particular, a subset of that, machine learning, is inbuilt into many of the software, the tools and the apps that we as marketers are using. And so we've been using AI for many, many years. But now we're talking about leaning into the AI that's built into the Microsoft products that you're using. We know that Microsoft is a significant investor in ChatGPT or OpenAI, and we know that ChatGPT is going to be integrated into many of the apps that we use. But there are lots of tools out there. I have a list of about 15 AI tools that can really disrupt how you are creating content, how you are writing content, how you are delivering marketing and public information campaigns. And so this year, the trend of AI in public sector marketing should become mainstream. And if you are an early adopter and you are leading with AI in your public sector agency, I want to know, because I want to have you on the podcast. Send me a DM. Number two in the top 10 public sector marketing trends to lean into in 2024 is really digging into the data to inform your digital marketing strategy. You have data from many sources, but do you have a single source of data truth? Do you have a single dashboard where you are looking at your data, where you're listening to public sentiment around key topics? It really is time to make those investments in the tools that can tell you how you are performing and how the public is responding to your communications campaigns. Coming in at number three, mobile video storytelling to stop the social media scroll. I'm going to harp on about this. I talked about Mojo in the previous segment in today's episode, but mobile video storytelling is just going to be your singular blanket social media strategy, and from that you can repurpose. Coming in at number four, there is a new impetus for government and public sector leaders to step up and stand out online. I was doing a lot more of this work in 2023, where leaders were really asking me to help them and to show them how to show up online, having a look at their peers across the world in similar organizations, and really explaining to them what making an impact online entails. Okay, halfway through, coming in at number five, TikTok continues to disrupt, but is 2024 the year that finally government and public sector agencies are allowed to download TikTok on government devices? Currently they're not. I'm going to make a wild prediction that this year they will get back on TikTok. I think they need to get back on TikTok. I think the governments of the world need to talk to TikTok and strike a deal, because right now the attention of the public is in that app. Okay, number six, Instagram becomes the most popular and best performing social network by far for government and public sector agencies across the world. Now that's putting TikTok to the side, right? I am predicting that your opportunity this year lies in Instagram. The organic reach is not bad. The features that it's introduced in the last 12 months are beautiful. And again, if you combine Instagram with your mobile video strategy, you're going to have a social media strategy that scales up and brings you great success. Okay, number seven, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again for this year. I'm inviting you to adopt a newsroom approach to your PR and to your social media to make it scalable. So I want you to emulate what newsrooms across the country are doing on social. And that's very much what I teach. I used to be a journalist, once a journalist, always a journalist, they say. But really using the tactics of modern mobile journalism will really help government and public sector. Number 8 in the top 10 public sector marketing trends to lean into in 2024 is a real focus and investment in using technology, software, apps, desktop tools to drive your digital communications. There is still far too much manual processing and creation of communications campaigns, content and messaging, and it just feels so old-fashioned to me, and work processes are still very manual, so this has got to change this year. Okay, coming in at number 9, a really important one. You need disinformation strategies to protect the truth. Call it a fact-checking strategy if you want to, but you cannot ignore the disinformation that is spreading that relates specifically to your work. You need to stand up, take charge, and win back the public who have been sidelined or blindsided by fake news. And then finally, last year, so July 1st, 2023, we saw Universal Analytics from Google Analytics switch over and make the move to GA4. There are still many agencies that haven't even opened the new GA4 dashboard. It's time that you got to grips and in tune with GA4 to better understand how your website is performing and how you can improve the metrics there. So there you have it. They are my top 10 public sector marketing trends that you should lean into in 2024.